This is your Barbados Today evening news update for Thursday, November the 29th. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us and a blessed independence to you. Topping the news at this hour, local hoteliers are expressing concern over the ongoing issues that are associated with the South Coast Sewage Project. And with the winter season slated to officially start in just over 2 weeks' time, Chief Executive Officer of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Senator Rudy Grant, is particularly worried about the continued closure of the Worthing Beach in Christchurch. In his Independence Day message, Grant said that while they are pleased with the absence of effluent flowing on the streets, the closure of the Worthing Beach is impacting negatively on hotel properties located nearby. Because visitors don't have access to the beach at the moment, the BHTA CEO said hoteliers are now having to spend significant sums of money to ensure the expectations and experiences of their guests are not diminished. 3 men charged with the importation of 650 pounds of cannabis were remanded to prison here today. Curtis Bascom of Block 6D, Watton Terrace, Christchurch, Libert Brathwaite of Hunts Street, Baxter Road, and Desmond Braveboy of Coles Close, St. Philip, were not required to plead to the indictable offense. The trio was jointly charged with the offenses of importation, trafficking, and possession of the illegal drugs on Sunday. Despite strong pleas from attorneys Michael Lashley, a former cabinet minister, and Neville Reid for their clients to get bail, the Chief Magistrate Christopher Birch remanded the men to jail to reappear on December the 12th. Meanwhile, a St. Michael man who stole 16 gallons of gasoline from his workplace was ordered to pay restitution and given a 3-month sentence, which was suspended for a year when he appeared in a magistrate's court today. 38-year-old Albert White of Eiffel Road, Flagstaff, St. Michael, pleaded guilty to siphoning the gas from Tiami catamaran cruises on Sunday. Now, according to facts of the case, White, who is known to the court, was seen on the company's security cameras placing the $248 worth of fuel in 3 transparent containers. Before handing down the sentence, Magistrate Sandra Rollins told White that he betrayed the trust of his employers. Companies across Barbados are being urged to provide an avenue for their workers to get necessary health checks and critical information on how to improve their overall health and well-being. This recommendation has come from resident nurse at the Sandy Lane Hotel, Kimberly Hines, who was this year's lead organizer of the 5 Diamond Hotel's annual health and financial fair. Hines told Barbados Today the over 10-year-old event continues to be highly anticipated by the more than 700 hotel staff members who have been asking about it from as early as July.
As the nurse here, we are a 24-hour operation, basically. So we need to be certain that all staff members are up to the challenge, yeah? They love what they do. We love what we do here. So we need to be certain that we're healthy. So I always promote healthy lifestyle, healthy eating for the staff members. Anyone who's having any form of challenges, basically they come to me and we just find solutions together.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust. Welcome back with news from the region now. Within hours of being abducted on the UWI St. Augustine campus in Trinidad yesterday, police have confirmed that 26-year-old Maria Das has been rescued unharmed. According to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, a joint operation including officers from the Special Organization Response Team, the Special Branch Unit, the Interagency Task Force, and the Anti-Kidnapping Squad has resulted in Das's safe return. 2 suspects are now in custody.
Initial reports claim that Das was taken by men believed to be dressed in police and army uniforms. Shortly after the kidnapping, the north gate of the campus was closed for some time. Police say the car bore the license plate number PDK 9561, but that plate was later discovered to be false. Das is the commercialization manager of the Office of Institutional Advancement of Internationalization at UWI. The kidnapping comes after UWI students were arrested on October 18th while protesting over the level of security at the St. Augustine campus. UWI Guild President Darian Orion is now urging students and staff members to take their personal security into their own hands.
And on the international scene, President Donald Trump's former longtime personal lawyer, Michael Cohen, pleaded guilty today to lying to Congress about a proposed Trump Organization skyscraper in Moscow, prompting the president to lash out at Cohen as a liar and a weak person. We pick up the story in this Reuters television report.
Michael Cohen, President Trump's former personal lawyer, pleading guilty to a new criminal charge Thursday. 52-year-old Cohen said he submitted a false written statement to Congress about efforts to build a Trump Tower in Moscow, which continued well into Trump's presidential campaign, running counter to Trump's insistence that he had no financial ties to Russia. On Thursday, Cohen stated to the court, quote, "I made these misstatements to be consistent with Individual One's political messaging and out of loyalty to Individual One." He previously identified Individual One as Trump. Outside the White House, the president called his former longtime attorney a weak person, not very smart, and a liar.
And it's very simple. He's got himself a big prison sentence, and he's trying to get a much lesser prison sentence by making up a story. Now, here's the thing. Even if he was right, it doesn't matter, because I was allowed to do whatever I wanted during the campaign. I was running my business, a lot of different things during the campaign.
And that's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook, and sign up for our breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. We are also on Izumi Media in-bus terminals, as well as screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic Independence weekend.